Good afternoon. Well, I wanted to give you an update on some things, and so I didn't want to do a live video that takes a lot more time, answering questions and saying hello to people. But I wanted to give you an update on things. As many of you already know, my mom had a fairly major stroke. She's doing fine, and she's recovering extremely well. Fortunately, it happened at a place within the brain that doesn't control different body parts, so it only controls short-term memory elements. So she is recovering well, although it's frustrating for her because she's not used to and doesn't like sitting around and doing nothing, but she's doing extremely well, and I really truly appreciate all of your well wishes and all of your prayers and positive thoughts and energies that have been sent to her and to me to give to her. But this video is primarily about the condition that is around us right now, because not only did this happen with my mother, but there were a multitude of things that took place. And I mean, not just that had to do with me, but around me, and it made me recognize that there is a very specific energy and that the enemy is definitely working overtime. So with that said, I just want to encourage you with some of these things and help you identify that when the enemy attacks, he will demonstrate and show himself in everything around you. You would begin to see that people don't act like they're human. There is no reason or rationale into the way and the things that they do things. That the enemy exists in all places and in all things and in all people. Because the enemy, this is his world. And so he cannot operate without using things like politics, like family members, like friends, other people that you do or do not know, circumstances around the world to bring your energy low. And the amazing part is that with all of these things taking place, I had some other family members and my immediate family members that had some medical issues, all of these things taking place within a 48-hour period of time. And even a death very close, just across the street from me, where I'm staying right now. And all of this while Malia is still in Florida, so me missing her tremendously, definitely needed to reach out to her and just have some consultation with her, because that's what's required in a relationship. And so it's been a tough few days for both of us. So the enemy doesn't just attack from a specific location. You can expect it to come from lots of different places. But the reason why I wanted to bring this up is because handling it, how you deal with these things. First and foremost, you must recognize that there's an enemy, because things are way too coordinated and the coincidence is removed. There is no such thing as a coincidence. We wouldn't be living in a matrix if things were random. But at the same time, you have to hang on to the things that you knew, counting the blessings, which is why counting the blessings that you have and the understandings that you have as a blessing is so critically important. That then you can reach back to the good things, and then you can recognize those good things. I've always said that, you can pay a person's bills for them for 10 years, and they'll love you for 10 years. And the minute you stop paying those same bills for them, they'll hate you. They will have completely forgotten about the 10 years. Well, the same thing happens with all of us. It's what this flesh does. So when you count your blessings, and you really truly count them, and you categorize them, and you put them very, very close within your consciousness, that you love and appreciate everything and everybody, that when things do get tough and the attacks do take place, because it will impact everybody around you. So when their energy goes down and it begins to impact yours, you don't begin judging that person, and you want to salvage and help that person as well as help yourself. And the only way you can do that is to reach back to the blessings and remember the things that was great about you and that person or that person. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. That's the condition of all of the people in the world today. We are living in the days of Christ. Everything that he spoke of within the scriptures is happening today. Everything. The astounding number of people and the ideas and the judgments coming and stemming from online, stemming from social media, YouTubers, people that are out there getting attacked, have killed themselves lately. Big YouTubers. It's tremendous. It's a tremendous amount of anger and angst, and the ability and the authority that people believe in this generation of reality TV, that they believe that they can judge so easily. So watch out for that. People feel that they have the authority to judge and condemn, unjustifiably as it may be, without cause as it may be, just like Christ was saying, for they hated me without a cause. So I get attacks from people all the time. I get email attacks. I get attacks from all over the place. But I can see past that because I understand the condition of man right now. And that doesn't make it easy all the time. Sometimes it's incredibly difficult. I can handle those, but then you have personal things that are taking place, like my mother and her stroke, and immediate family members also needing pretty intense medical services. It can wear on you. And this is where you withdraw and you begin to meditate on the blessings that you remember. And then remember, most importantly, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Because this means that you are in a higher state of consciousness, even though others might not be. That's the difficult part. Because when you are in a higher state of consciousness, you'll begin to see other people for exactly what they're doing. And rather than you then condemning and judging them and creating the cycle that the enemy wants you to create, you simply remember, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. They really don't. They don't understand. They don't see the damage, and it's not their fault. They might be doing it, but it's not their fault. They're in this world. They're part of it. It's a difficult thing for people to go through. They're not as strong as most of you. They don't have a high conscious state. They may believe they do, but all they have is a high degree of understanding of what the world is, sees, and does. And they're participating wholly, 100% into the world. So I encourage you to, again, during these difficult times, forgive others. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. So I also wanted to end with that, but also give an update. Everybody that has ordered thumb drives, please just understand right now that with the family situations going on, I am getting to them, I am copying them, and I will begin shipping these batches out. They should have been out, and I'm sorry that they weren't. My mom was actually going to be helping me do those, and so now she can't. So I'll be putting my time in and making sure that happens, and my youngest daughter will also be visiting me, and I'll try to employ her to help me out and package things up and get them all to you. But I promise I will send them all to you. And if any of you also want a thumb drive, the link to get it, the information on how to do it is within the community tab on this channel. So go to the community tab. And just wanted to let you know that we're taking care of everything, and just not to worry, and please be patient and understanding in that. And for those of you that love and appreciate my mom, as I said, many of you that know and have mentioned her and sent it, but continue with your prayers and your positive energy and support. It's very important for her to be able to see those things, and I will be visiting her here in the next couple days, and I will show her all of your comments. I love you very much, and I will talk to you and be back with you very soon.